Football giants, one exciting encounter. Chelsea takes on Juventus in a highly anticipated club friendly. With both sides looking to test themselves and make a statement on the pitch, expect intensity, quality, and plenty of attacking football from the first whistle. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This is a pre-recorded PES 21 gameplay simulation created for entertainment purposes and is not an actual live football match. Now, let the battle begin.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Gets things running. And that is out of play. Francisco Conceição. Yildiz. Calmly anticipates. Lavu. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Openda. Yildiz. Vlahovic. And it's Conceição. Francisco Conceição. And here's Vlahovic. Nice control. Vlahovic. Decent chance. And for a moment, time stood still. Nicely by the defence. Conceição. McKennie. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yildiz. Yildiz! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Vlahovic, and that's aimed into the middle. Locatelli. Francisco Conceição. Locatelli. Yildiz. Vlahovic. Applies the finish! Chalobah attempts a clearance. Pedro Neto. Yildiz. Vlahovic. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. Locatelli. Brilliantly cut out. Pedro Neto. James. Chalobah. Lavia. Fernandes. Over to the left. Kalulu. Yildiz. Breno. Locatelli. Kostic. Breno. Played towards the other side. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. McKennie defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. James. Laid back in. He's got space in the area. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Kostic. Breno. Kalulu. And it's played forward. Francisco Conceição. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Francisco Conceição clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Oh, this is a great big chance! Their attempts, just the wrong outcome.
That's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Kalulu gently done. McKennie. Kalulu. Locatelli. Kalulu. Kelly forwards and with intent. Colwell. James. Pedro Neto. James. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Kostic. Locatelli. Aim forwards. Kostic. Cross from Kostic. Openda wins the duel this time. And it's Conceição. That's tidy. James gets rid without sophistication. That's a throw. Pedro Neto. Kostic. Lovely feet. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
James. And he goes cross-field. Cucurella. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Cucurella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vlahovic. Conceição. Proves too strong. Bino Gittins. João Pedro. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. McKennie. Kalulu. McKennie. Vlahovic. Kelly. Locatelli. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. And it's Fernandes. That looks a cracking ball. Kalulu tries to clear. Locatelli. Kostic. Francisco Conceição. Yildiz. Colwell gets it away. Played out to the right. Conceição's cross. Chalobah tries to clear. Bino Gittins. Cucurella. Colwell. Kostic shifted upfield. Kalulu. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. Kalulu. McKennie. And they've got a throw. Lavia. Bino Gittins. Cucurella. And here's Fernandes. Kostic. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Conceição is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Decent chance! Kostic. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Bino Gittins gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Bremer aim forwards. Locatelli. Conceição looks to get on the end of this. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bino Gittins. Now that's well seen too. Kostic. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. James, forwards and with intent.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kalulu. Vlahovic. And here's Openda. James. Colwill. Caicedo, gently done. Locatelli does really well there, strong defending. Chance here to counter. Vlahovic. McKennie. João Pedro. Caicedo. Colwill, head over towards the opposite flank. Bremer. Yildiz. Vlahovic. Now who's going to be first to this? Conceição providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Yildiz. Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. And here's Kostic. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he'll shoot here! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella. He is just caressing the ball. Conceição cuts it out. Kostic. Moved on forwards. There will be a throw-in. And here's Kostic. Can he deliver? That's very neat. Now it's Yildiz. And it's played forward. And it's Kostic. Yildiz. Ball is over the line. Kostic. He's in plenty of space here. Only partially clear. Yildiz! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Pedro. And he shoots! And it's hoisted clear. This might spell a great chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for a decent ball in. Bianconeri tries a shot! Kostic, gently done. And now the breakaway. McKennie. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Little to show for it. Yildiz. Plays it through. Kostic. Cleared away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
James. Cucurella. Caicedo. Bianconeri. Good ball, good take. McKennie, and the keeper's got it again.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bremer chooses to go cross-field. Conceição tries to dink it through. Vlahovic. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kelly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cucurella. Caicedo. Bianconeri. And it's Cucurella. Now here's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kelly. Kelly shifted upfield. Vlahovic. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Caicedo, and here's Fernandez. Fernandez puts a cross in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Bino Gittins, well-timed, excellent interception. Yildiz. Kelly. Francisco Conceição. Yildiz. Locatelli. Kostic. Bremer. McKennie. Kalulu. McKennie. Vlahovic. McKennie. Yildiz. Vlahovic. Yildiz. Oh, Penda! He can get that clear. James. Chalobah. James. Fernandez. Chalobah. James. Looks to the other side. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu forwards and with intent. McKennie. Locatelli. Yildiz. Kostic. Kostic with the cross. Now it's Pedro Neto. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Bremer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kostic. And here's Vlahovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Colwell, aim forwards. João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Francisco Conceição. Francisco Conceição. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Fernandez tries to clear. It's run loose here. And it's Locatelli. McKennie. Now it's Vlahovic. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Vlahovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
confirmed by the referee. Moved on forwards. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Caicedo. Cucurella. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Well, for me, Peter, it's kind of possession without penetration now. They have to change tack, they really do.
James. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bremer looks to the other side. Does well to get it back. Cucurella. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bino Gittins with the cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that...
Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fernandez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Attempts a clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, a throw in. Locatelli. Kalulu forwards and with intent. Bremer. Kostic. Locatelli. McKennie. Yildiz. Locatelli. Kostic. Bremer. And he goes cross-field. He's taking on the lot of them. Conceição with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And here's Vlahovic. Vlahovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kostic falls short. Locatelli. McKennie. McKennie. McKennie! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bino Gittins. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vlahovic, given the lift of his goal, is having a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
James, shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. And it's James. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Out to the right. In by James. Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kostic. Kostic goes on a run down the left wing. There's the shot! Well, the clearance is short. James, right over towards the opposite flank. And it's Fernandez. Tries a deft little ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fernandez. João Pedro. That looks a good ball through. There's the header! That's a half-decent try.
Dino Gittins is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bremer, aim forwards. Locatelli. Dino Gittins. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Locatelli. Yildiz. And here's Vlahovic. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Yildiz. And it's McKennie. Yildiz. And he's there to get it away. And here's Kostic. Francisco Conceição. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
João Pedro. Oh, good spread. James, cross into the box. McKennie attempts a clearance. Yildiz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Kostic with the short one. Conceição. Conceição. Back when it goes. Is there any support? He might not need it. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Fernandez shifted upfield. Oh, red, nice interception. Conceição, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Locatelli, gently done. Yildiz. Shot, surely! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. There are a few waiting for it. Fernandez. Caicedo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He can get that clear. Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Pedro Neto. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. And he's there to clear it. Ball's out once more. Pedro Neto. And a shot! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Locatelli. Conceição chasing after it. Vlahovic. And here's Openda. Openda! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Openda is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Lavia. James. And he goes cross-field. Cucurella. Oh, easy pickings there. James. Chalobah. Aim forwards. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. And here's Neto.
Pedro Neto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
James. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's a pretty loose pass. Cucurella. Caicedo. The most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Locatelli. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Cucurella. Colwell. Cucurella. Colwell. Caicedo. Colwell. Fernandez. Spread out to the left. Conceição wins the duel this time. Kelly. Francisco Conceição. Kalulu. Kelly. Kostic. McKennie. Caicedo. Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Cucurella. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. James.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Locatelli. Rema. Kalulu. Locatelli. McKennie. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great run on the overlap here. Cucurella crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kalulu. Locatelli. Rema shifted upfield. João Pedro. Fernandez. James. Lavia. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. Chalobah makes the interception. Caicedo. Colwell. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. A real chance! Cleared without complication. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. Kostic. Locatelli. McKennie. James. Yildiz. And here's Optenda. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Clearly not happy with that. Bino Gittins, Pedro Neto, James, João Pedro, Cucurella, João Pedro, now it's Vlahovic, now it's Openda. Openda, that's a delicate pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Caicedo, João Pedro, Bino Gittins. Oh, that's neat. Who's he going to play in? Now it's João Pedro. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, a throw in. Kostic. Bremer. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes. Cucurella. Looking here to chip it through. That's a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Yildiz. And here's Openda. Vlahovic. Played out wide. And it's Kostic. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Fernandes, gently done. Chalobah. Fernandes. João Pedro. Moved on forwards. It'll be a throw-in. Locatelli. Kostic. Locatelli chooses to go cross-field. Conceição. McKennie. Francisco Conceição. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Cucurella. Fernandes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's run loose here. Time to deliver. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Caicedo. Fernandes. Shoots! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. McKennie gets it away. Lavia. Yildiz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Yildiz. And it's Kostic. Showing good feet. Now it's Yildiz. And here's some shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Openda certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cucurella, who's on the run down the left wing. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yildiz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Colwell. Bino Gittins. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Openda is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fernandez. James. That is lovely. In by James. Played towards the other side. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Turns and goes back.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. And here's Openda. Vlahovic. And here's Yildiz. And the shot! Too close for comfort. Chalobah played over towards the opposite flank. Fernandez. James forwards and with intent. Di Gregorio sends that a long way. Colwell. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. McKennie, he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. McKennie gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Kostic. Vlahovic. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. Conceição. McKennie. Over to the left. Kostic. Across it goes. Kostic puts too much behind that. And it's Cucurella. Lobbed in behind. Kalulu does really well to win the ball there. Locatelli. Locatelli shifted upfield. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Oh, Penda! Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Kalulu cuts it out. McKennie. Pedro Neto. Bremer aim forwards. Yildiz. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Kostic. Kostic in acres of space. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Vlahovic really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Lavia. James looks to the other side.
But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Caicedo. Lavia has got himself a free kick. Colwell. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. James. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Big chance! And claimed it back swiftly. Final Gittins! Done better, and he knows it.
Lavia is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Yildiz. McKennie. Kalulu. And it's Conceição. Kalulu. Now it's Conceição. Conceição. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Referee's given a throw. Yildiz, cross into the box. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Chance! Openda. Kelly. Bremer. Locatelli. Yildiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Conceição. Kalulu. Conceição. Now it's flying. And the shot! It's their first effort on goal.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Lavia. Caicedo. Lavia. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. What about this cross? Kalulu with the clearance. Openda getting this one clear. Yildiz. Now it's Vlahovic. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kelly. Yildiz. And the shot's on here. Openda. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. James. James hurtling down that right flank. Wins the duel this time. He's in here! It's a loose ball, and it's Fernandez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Openda. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chalobah. Lavia. James. Now it's Pedro Neto. Proves too strong. Bremer gently done. Bremer forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Now it's João Pedro. And he cuts out the supply. Bremer. Kalulu. Locatelli. Yildiz made out to the left flank. Now it's Openda. Kelly. Openda. Chalobah, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. McKennie. Locatelli. Now it's Conceição. Lovely bit of skill. Openda. And here's Yildiz.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Fernandez. João Pedro. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Yildiz. Lavia. Openda. And it's played forward. That's Conceição. Oh, that's nice. Kalulu. There are a few waiting for it. McKennie. And here's Yildiz. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. They've played it short. And it's Conceição. And here's Vlahovic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Openda. Now it's Vlahovic. He's had a shot! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedro Neto. Can he get onto this? James. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Lavia cuts it out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rema. Locatelli. Kelly. Locatelli. Yildiz. Pedro Neto. Not delicately. Now it's João Pedro. And he's away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Shot at goal! Could be danger here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kelly. Openda. Locatelli. Rema shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Clearly not happy with that. Rema.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Cucurella. And that's aimed into the middle. sturdy, but it gets the job done. It's gone for a throw-in. Bino Gittins. Yildiz. And here's Vlahovic. Vlahovic. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Sanchez, one ball by the goalkeeper. James. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's a good ball. Caicedo. And the shot! Spectacular save! Kostic, aim forwards. Lavia with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Kostic. Locatelli. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedro Neto.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press. Vlahovic really was well marshalled there because he...
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kenny. Kalulu. Locatelli. Moved on forwards. Lavia gets over and intercepts. Fernandez forwards and with intent. Cleared away. Kostic shifted upfield. Over to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. We're not going to make any further progress now. Caicedo, gently done. Joao Pedro. Caicedo. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. is asking just too much of him. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. James. Aimed in towards the centre. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bremer. Openda. Kelly. Openda. And here's Yildiz. James does really well to win the ball there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's James. And here's Neto. He's cut it out. Locatelli. Kelly. Locatelli. Chalobah. Lavin. James. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Now it's Yildiz. And it's Conceição. And here's Yildiz. Lovely feet. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shapes to shoot! Kelly. That's really well manoeuvred. Kelly. On ball, looking to counter. Kalulu. Out of play for a throw. Fernandez, aim forwards. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And that has been clubbed away. Caicedo. Openda. Now it's Conceição. Calmly anticipates. Colwell. João Pedro. Spread out to the left. He's through here. By no Gittins. And he's there to get it away. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Yildiz. Now it's Conceição. Openda. Conceição. McKennie. Kalulu picks it up now. Colwell getting this one clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Conceição. Oh, that's neat. Fernandez. James, gently done. And here's Vlahovic. Kelly. Kelly charging forward down that flank. Cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. the right. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Time to deliver. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, it's a great ball here. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
João Pedro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kenny. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Yeah, that's well seen too. Yildiz. Kelly. Locatelli. Out to the left it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Vlahovic! That's still going far. He's shooting! Lavia. James. Played towards the other side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kostic. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. Cucurella. Nice control. Cucurella crosses. Not one of his best. Openda goes on a charge down the left. Oh, well measured. Chalobah can get it clear. Yildiz! Oh, a very decent attempt. Rema gets across to intercept that. McKennie. Locatelli. Kostic. Locatelli. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He welcomes it in. And here's Vlahovic. Played into the middle. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Conceição. Kalulu. It's come loose. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo makes the interception. Chalobah. Caicedo. Here comes the corner. Caicedo clears it away. James. Lavia. Chalobah. Caicedo forwards and with intent. McKennie. Conceição. Now, where's he looking? Picks it up out wide. James. Lavia shifted upfield. Openda. Locatelli. Yildiz. Kalulu. Locatelli. Openda. Now it's Vlahovic. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Lavia. Caicedo. Chalobah. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's James. James. Now here's the delivery. Cucurella. Chalobah. And it's played forward. Lavia. Aim forwards. Locatelli cuts out the pass. Kostic. Locatelli. Pedro Neto. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Bremer tries to clear. By no Gittins. Cucurella. Caicedo. Oh, sweet feet. Caicedo. Can he finish? Kelly gets rid without sophistication. Fernandez. Caicedo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Has crossed in. Oh, smashing header! McKennie. Kostic. Pedro Neto. João Pedro goes for goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Fernandez. Chalobah forwards and with intent. McKennie. Yildiz. Now it's Vlahovic. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto. James. Bino Gittins. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. Caicedo. Chance for a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Moved on forwards. And it's Fernandez. Lavia. Pedro Neto. James. Bremer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's James. Takes the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
James. Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cucurella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kostic. Kalulu. Conceição. Kalulu. Ah, looks a good ball through. And that's been won straight back. Locatelli. Yildiz. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Yildiz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kalulu. Now it's Conceição. That's good play. And he's there to clear it. Kalulu have it back and can go again. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's played forward. Openda. Kalulu. McKennie. Kalulu. That's surely a foul, free kick. And it's Conceição. McKennie. Now it's Conceição. And he'll shoot here! Now it's Pedro Neto. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Francisco Conceição. Now it's Yildiz. Conceição. Tries a measured ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. Kalulu. And here's Yildiz. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Against the crossbar. Chalobah can get it clear. Caicedo. Colwell played over towards the opposite flank. Lavia. Caicedo. Fernandes. Bremer wins the duel this time. Yildiz. Locatelli. McKennie. Kostic shifted upfield. That's a throw. That is good strength. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Locatelli. Vlahovic. McKennie. McKennie played out to the left flank. Kelly. Great run on the overlap here. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. Receives it. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yildiz clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Chalobah. Fernandes. Lavia. It's a sharp pass. Played into space out wide. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Locatelli. McKennie. Kalulu. Some good work on the right flank here. Conceição looking to run onto it. Bino Gittins. Kalulu. And it's Conceição. McKennie. Locatelli. And here's Vlahovic. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. much defending, but that'll do. Cucurella.
Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
McKennie. And it's Locatelli. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Neto, over to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now this could be a chance. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Bremer forwards and with intent. Yildiz. Out to the left it goes. Kelly. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Cucurella. Colwill. Caicedo. Knocks it out wide. Kostic, aim forwards. João Pedro. Francisco Conceição. Spread out to the left. Vlahovic played through into space. Can he latch on to this? And back out it comes. Openda's cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lavia. Colwill. James. Chalobah. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Locatelli. Locatelli shifted upfield. João Pedro. James. Pedro Neto. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. That'll be a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's James. Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Locatelli. Yildiz. Bremer. Bremer, gently done. Locatelli, played out to the left flank. Kelly. Yildiz. Openda in acres of space out wide. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. James looking to get on the end of this. He is just caressing the ball. Pedro Neto takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Kelly. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Fernandez. And it's James. Searching pass he's played there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Di Gregorio sends that a long way. Kalulu tries a deft little ball. And it's come to nothing. James. Lavia. James. James chooses to go cross-field, and it's Cucurella. By no Gittins. Good ball, good take. Herring after the ball here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Locatelli. Kelly. Openda. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. Kelly, how could it go? There's the shot! Chance again? No.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Caicedo. Cucurella. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Colwell looks to the other side. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Colwell gets it away. James making good progress on the right-hand side. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's a goal kick. Kalulu. McKennie. And it's lofted through here. Chalobah getting this one clear. There will be a throw-in. Pedro Neto. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fernandez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Yildiz. Kalulu. Out to the right. And it's been played through. Fernandez. Bino Gittins. He's away! Locatelli. Yildiz. Kelly. Openda. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Yildiz. Played out to the right. He is through here. Lavia. Fernandez. Lavia. Moved on forwards. James. Played out towards the right wing. And it's James. Fernandez. Caicedo. Cucurella. And that's been drilled in. And that's the keeper's ball. Vlahovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Caicedo. Colwill. And it's played forward. James carries the ball down the right. And just too much on that. McKennie. Kostic, forwards and with intent. It's a good run down the right. Oh, super find. Oh, what a pass! Vlahovic! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Colwill. Bino Gittins. 4 extra minutes added on. Caicedo. Lavia. And here's Neto. Bino Gittins. Now then, the ball's come loose. Caicedo. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. Yildiz. And the counter is on. Bremer. It's a throw-in. Openda. Bremer. Locatelli. Kostic. McKennie, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Vlahovic. And it's Conceição. Kalulu looking to hit the byline here. Chalobah tries to clear. Pedro Neto. James. Deep into stoppage time. Pedro Neto. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Kelly. Fernandez. Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Moved on forwards. Now it's João Pedro. And the ball's come loose here. Kalulu. And it's Conceição. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chalobah. Colwell. Cucurella. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Colwell. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Bino Gittins. Real chance! Tries to get it clear. Gets it away.